Hey everyone, here to do some Reiki healing energy for you. So let's just see what's going to come up here for our group, setting that intention. My dog is very active today. He's in and out, in and out. Georgie. All right, so I'm going to take a moment here. I'm going to set the intention that we send Reiki healing energy to everyone watching. This is timeless. It doesn't matter when you're watching this. What is it that we need to know? What is it that we need to clear? What is it that we need to heal? What are we working on? Let's see what comes through. Let's also go into the Akashic Records for our group as well and just see what comes through. For people that don't know, I'm a Reiki master. If you want to learn about Reiki, you can go to horsemanreadings.com. Check out my blog as well if you would like to receive any of your Reiki attunements to start doing your own Reiki on yourself or others. That is all through my membership group. You can watch at your own time and you can get your training that way. I'm no longer teaching one-on-one or online. However, I am going to start teaching tarot soon. Okay, so it's quite obvious that people are in need of a vacation. They're tired. The Four of Fire really tells us that we've got to celebrate life, okay? So really make sure that when you're living your life that you're living it by celebrating it. So what are you grateful for? What are you happy about? Share that with other people. Often we'll get caught up in the rat race of life where it's day-to-day work and not enough balance in our life. So that's really, really important to acknowledge. I'm also smelling perfume. So there might be someone who lost a grandmother as well. And I feel her energy coming through as well. I just started doing mediumship in more of a serious way. So I am starting to really notice more of that. Okay. So grandmother energy is also here and available. We also need to celebrate and reward ourselves. So as we step into the light, going into the Akashic Records, calling in Reiki energy all at the same time, just take a moment here to focus on what are you celebrating? What are you celebrating right now? I'm celebrating selling my house, celebrating building a house, celebrating my retreat space coming in now. Okay, so what comes up here is there's this also need to have laughter and let things go as well. So if you feel like you're not exactly where you want to be, make sure you're not bringing your own energy down at this time. So I'm going to clear anything that's going on energy-wise in your lower chakras starting off, because it's important that we ground ourselves. So stay open to receiving this. Let me know if any of this connects to you whenever you watch this. Children are also coming up. This need to work more with children, be around children. That also came up, I believe, in our weekly reading for this week. If you haven't checked that out, you can check it out underneath just videos. Or maybe underneath the playlist, weekly readings. Sometimes I'm a little slow getting that stuff up. Okay, I'm also getting that when it comes to our feet, to really, we were talking about grounding ourselves, but it feels like you really need to get outside and ground yourself so you're not doing it inside, okay? Also, if you feel this urge to go for a walk, just go for the walk instead of waiting or procrastinating, okay? The other thing now where we're working on the upper chakras, heart and throat, it feels like self-love is also coming up. So just allowing yourself to grow spiritually, emotionally, instead of messing around as well. So we need to have fun, but we're not here to do the mess around. The mess around, I do the mess around. You're here to enjoy life, but we also have tasks and purpose, okay? So making sure that when it comes to like your heart, that you're taking great care of your heart health. That's kind of what I mean. We can have fun, we can play, we can do all those things, but if we're not exercising, eating well, taking care of our stressors, then it kind of defeats the purpose. So I'm also getting a shooting pain through my neck as well. So that tells me that there might be someone who's struggling with control issues as well. If you have new people coming into your life, just make sure that you're aligned with those people as well, because it feels like just because somebody new is coming in doesn't mean that they're right for you. And I find that can get really confusing for a lot of people. It's like, oh, this new guy walked into my life, and so he must be the one because I've been praying for that. It's like, oh, or spirit's kind of messing with you and really getting you or encouraging you to understand what it is that you truly want and desire by putting these people on your path. Okay, just some food for thought. So the other thing that comes up here is too much social media, too much technology as well. So my ears just kind of went a little funny as well. So if you're working on your intuition, which is really important this week, you've got to shut off the electronics as well, because if there's too much electricity in and around you, you might find that that blocks you. So I'm not surprised that like my new space that I'm moving to is just very much deep into nature, and I feel like that's going to be supportive for my psychic mediumship gifts, because that's more what I need. There's too much energy here where I am currently. Okay, so that might relate to you as well. The other thing is that's coming up is the left and the right side of our brain, as we were talking about people who might be controlling in and around you. The key thing here is if we're tapping into intuition, we've got to let go of our ego and let go of control as well. And that can be really challenging for people because they might feel like they need like 100 friends on Facebook, or they need 1,000 likes on this and that. And that's giving me like shooting pain. Okay. So do your best to not feel like you need to control numbers and amounts as well. That's one thing I have been sharing is I'd like you to come onto my YouTube channel so I can get my 1,000 subscribers. It's really not about those 1,000 subscribers at all. I don't care what the numbers are. I just need a certain amount in order to be able to do certain things so I can do more free stuff for you guys. So understanding your whys, your hows, that's also something that might be important for you. With relationships in general, of like, is this person in your life? Okay. Because it does feel like we're balancing relationships right now. And if you feel like you're not happy with the people that you're with, then why are you with them? Right? What does that say about you? Okay. So if you're hopping on and you would like a little message, let me know. We're currently just going out of our Reiki healing session. And I also went into the Akashic Records for everyone who is open to that as well to get messages. Hello, darling. So if you would like a message, just let me know. And I'd love to help you out. Another big thing is our postures coming up as well. So making sure that you feel like your spine is aligned. If you're not going to a chiropractor, or if you're not doing yoga or things like that, what you might find is your energy can be a bit thrown off just based on your spine. So just lining that up a tiny bit more might also be helpful. Again, just general messages for everyone. So I'm going to close out, get out of our records, say thank you, of course. I always throw out gratitude every time I get wonderful messages. So make sure that you also share some gratitude for your practice as well. And sending you so much healing light, guys. Have a beautiful day, and thanks for watching and subscribing.